and welcome to Modern Vegan Family. I'm Lisa Chell and we're in Chell's kitchen, where today we're going to be making tzatziki. Now, traditional tzatziki is made with yogurt, and to veganize it we're going to be using vegan mayonnaise today. Now, I'll tell you the reason why we're going to use vegan mayonnaise, and that's if you've been following me, I did a previous video on 4 different types of vegan mayonnaise, including a bought-in one and 3 homemade ones. And of course I had a lot of mayonnaise left over. So I had made a mayonnaise out of tofu, I'd made a mayonnaise out of cashews, and I'd made one out of aquafaba, which is the brine from chickpeas. And I was running out of room in my fridge, and I combined them all in a jar. So this is what I call a mixed vegan mayonnaise. Tastes fantastic. I mean, they all tasted fantastic. Of course, if you want to use a bought-in mayonnaise or veganese for convenience, you can find this in any store. We're going to be using about a cup. Or if you want to get inventive and you've got a blender, instead of using a pre-made mayonnaise, you can start with a half a brick of really soft silken tofu. This would be a great foundation, and you would just mix everything in a blender, or a cup of soaked cashews, which again, this would be the base. You would use the ingredients and mix it in a blender. Today we're going to use the mayonnaise that I already have. So for the tzatziki, you need shredded cucumber. I took 1 medium-sized long English cucumber, organic. I shredded it. You can see I shredded it into a towel, which is sitting on top a colander in a bowl, and I am going to squeeze out the liquid. And don't worry, we are not going to waste the liquid. We're just going to squeeze it out because we don't want the tzatziki to be really watery. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And then I just dump the contents, the dried cucumber, the squeezed out cucumber, into a bowl. Set this off to the side. This cucumber juice, you can use it in a smoothie tomorrow, a nice green smoothie. It's going to have lots of nutrients. Don't let it sit in the fridge too long. Of course, anytime we juice or cut into vegetables, they start to oxidize and lose their nutrients and vitamins. So use this quickly, but definitely use it. We'll set that off to the side. So here we have our dried, squeezed, shredded cucumber. To that, I'm going to add roughly a cup of vegan mayonnaise. You can tell I don't always measure, and that is okay. That's my style. If you want to measure, use a measuring cup. It's about a cup of vegan mayonnaise. To that, I'm going to add a tablespoon of freshly squeezed lemon. Of course, there is lemon juice in the vegan mayonnaise, but I like it a little bit tart and lemony. We'll mix that around. Another reason why we don't want too much water to come from the cucumber, because we add a little bit of lemon juice. We're going to add probably a good tablespoon to 2 tablespoons of chopped fresh dill. You could also use dry dill. I like to use fresh. I have fresh. I love tzatziki when there's lots of dill. Make it to your taste. Everyone is an individual. And I also like to add about a tablespoon of chopped parsley, fresh parsley. Throw that in there. A little bit of salt. I'll start with about maybe 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon, and then taste test. If I want more salt, I'll add more salt. Some fresh ground pepper. And for those of you who are stinkophiles, which means you don't mind having bad breath, of course, we're going to take 1 large clove of garlic, press it in there. Mix that up. Now, tzatziki is a wonderful dip to use on its own with pita bread, beside rice or salad, or when if you've watched one of my other videos on making Greek fava, this would also be a great addition to the Greek fava. And one of the reasons I'm doing this video now is because my follow-up video is on how to make falafel. And falafel is exquisite when you have tzatziki with it. So today's the tzatziki. I hope you go home and make it. It's really easy. It's a wonderful dish. My kids are crazy for tzatziki. It's right up there with guacamole when they want to sit and have a snack. So thanks for coming to Modern Vegan Family. Please subscribe to the channel. I'll be putting up new content all the time. Peace, love, and plants.